Hey there folks, and welcome to this video. This one here is a general notice where I start off the week by talk about the week ahead, look a bit further back, and talk about something that's on my mind. You can find the link to that one in the description section down below. And, well, first off, let's talk about what's coming up. Because I've got a very busy week this week. I'm planning to also put like a stream schedule, so when I'm going to be streaming in like the description here, put it in the community tab, because SW Wood, who's somebody who usually comes in and watches my streams in particular, I think came in because of my RBR streams, and I need to get back to streaming RBR actually at some point. Asked when I'm going to be doing like streams, so it's good to have a more concrete schedule like that. It also then helps on a platform such as Twitch. But the only thing is, I think in the medium to long term I might end up migrating over to Twitch for streams and then releasing them here on YouTube afterwards as VODs. But it's just because then you can get partnership with both. But that's something for another time. All I could say right now is that, well, it's going to be NIS coming back this week, I think. Got no more BUSR World Tour, however, this weekend's going to be a busy one for streams. Because I'm taking part in the Monster Energy 24 Hours of Suzuka by BUSR in Sports Special Effect. A charity race, 24 hours in, well, we're going to be in the GT4. And I'll tell you what, I'm really looking forward to it. I can see if, whilst I'm talking about it, I can get this up on stream. What I'll do is stream video. So essentially, it's a 24-hour race around Suzuka. I'm going to be commentating for a large portion of it, and I'm also going to be racing for a bit of it as well in the British University Sim Racing BUSR staff car, and that's going to be alongside some people you might recognise from other bits and pieces, so Jack, Coke, and Ish. Which, that is going to be so much fun to do. They're three people who I have a lot of time and respect for. So, be able to share a car with them over 24 hours and to commentate on that car as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. But that's going to be the big thing for streams this week. And like I said, might be doing one this evening. But I don't have enough time to write that into the schedule. And actually, it looks like it's loading up. Well, ACC is loading up, so I can talk you through the livery that we will be running in the the Monster 24 Hours of Suzuka by BUSR in support of special effects. So let's see if it will actually load up now, because it's getting close to being able to load up. And yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be doing in terms of stints and in terms of what's being broadcast or not. But without further ado, here we go. So yeah, Mercedes AMG GT4. I talked to Richard Morris last week for the interview. I asked him, could I run racing prior to the car? He said yes. You got some local kind of, like the kind of event sponsors, the BUSR one, Special Effect, Monster Energy, then Speed Capitals, Coach Dave Academy, and SimGrid. Then you got the On-Course Motors, you got Arctic Racing, who Ish is part of. You got Rev Sport International, Coke's one of the leaders of. And a couple of other little bits and pieces around here as well, which are going to be a lot of fun. One of my favourite little details that I did, whoops, is actually on the front here where you can paint the Mercedes badge. There are a few people who are doing Pride related stuff, and I really wanted to have a go at it. So now you've seen what my safety rating's like. Let's talk a bit more about... Yeah, I've got an interview planned for this week. Well, an interview at least. It'll be being released. And in terms of the prize stuff, it'll be a lot of fun to I look forward to seeing what you'll think of it. especially because talk about a week where Racing Pride is going to be featuring on the Aston Martin car for the first time. And that's going to be beautiful. Because in the world of motorsport, there have been so many occasions where Pride has featured prominently. NASCAR and IndyCar are doing it more now. The W Series, it's not actually done it this year. It's not changed its profile picture for Sport Pride Month like it had done for the previous couple of years. But, I mean, at the end of the day, we all know that that's largely symbolism when they change it in association with just Pride Month. But when it's a step towards meaningful change, like having Racing Pride in the car, that's a nice big step. So, yeah, let's have a look back for a moment. Past week was really good for me in terms of the stuff I was doing. Especially considering how I had to come around from having a broken car, meaning that I wasn't able to do the uploads I wanted to on Sunday or Monday. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the content that I've done. Quite content. And do I really have much on my mind for this week? I think kind of stuff that is on my mind at the moment is talk about things like Pride Month. Because something I said last year, representation for the LGBT plus community is incredibly low. Not just in like the mainstream media or whatever we say, or like culture. But if we're talking sports, and then as a subsection of that motorsport, it is also very like not around. And what we'll be hearing from a lot of the kind of interviews that we're doing is experiences of homophobia and other bits and pieces that come together with it. It's really tough, especially because for a lot of us, it's just us existing. I mean, I'm aware that the way I present will actually get me away from a lot of homophobia, or biphobia, I guess, or panphobia is probably the more appropriate term for me. But what's funny is a lot of people who direct that kind of stuff at me, they don't even mean it directed at me because they don't know. And we need to get to a stage where it's just actually challenged at every stage and there are more voices just out there talking about it. So I guess that is what's on my mind. Not much, but something just at the back there. And on a note, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around. Bye-bye for now.